No problem. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And this is going to be the part 4 of the series. So in this video, we're going to learn about basic deployment. So for context, we are going to use a Node.js and an Express backend. So we need to have a Node.js inside our VM. So the first thing we want to do is do sudo apt update. So just let's update our virtual machine. So once this is done, we're going to run another command and we're going to install Node.js into our VM. So in order to do that, we're going to type in sudo apt install flag y Node.js, which is going to be the runtime, and npm is going to be the node package manager. Correct. So once you type enter, since it's already installed in my VM, it's saying that it's already there, and it might take some time for you guys, but just hold on until it gets installed. So now the next thing we are going to do is, since I'm using pnpm, okay, so I'm using this node package manager from pnpm. We are going to install that in our VM. So why am I using PNPM? PNPM makes everything faster. So there's this advanced caching mechanism which it applies, and it makes everything faster basically. So let's not get in deep into it. So here are the two commands which we can, run in order to get PNPM up in our system. So first will be the curl curl ffsl https. So basically what we are doing is we are hitting on a url and we are installing the pnpm into our machine using this curl. So let's click on enter, and it's going to download the pnpm binaries, and it will not take a lot of time. Okay, since I have it already, it is really fast, but it should not take too much time even if you don't have pnpm already. Okay, once if you're done with that, now we are going to run this command right here, source bash rc. So this command right here, what it is going to do is it's going to reload the shell to use pnpm right away. So now we can use the pnpm without actually restarting our VM. Okay, so this is all you have to, get it started. So now we have everything what we need. The next thing you want to do is, now let's go to our project and, you know clone it into our VM. So this is my project right here. It's just a simple express application. So express backend, wherein in the server.js we have a response which is sending hello from the virtual machine. Correct. And we are listening to every port, I mean every IP. So let's go back, and what we're going to do is we're going to copy this and git clone it into our virtual machine. Git clone that URL. Boom. Once it's done, so it is already existing in mine. So in yours, you're going to do this, and it's going to download a few files. And then what you're going to do is you just have to go inside that file. So it is deploy in VM. So we are going to change directory to deploy in VM. So now I am inside the project. Okay, the one which we clone right now. Now the next thing we want to do is we're just going to install it, right? We're going to install pnpm install. So yeah, it's already done. So yeah, it is installed. So you want to do all of these steps. The next thing you want to do is, let's clear this out first, and let's run the app right now. Let's start the app. Okay, pnpm run start should get this started. Okay, and as you can see, the server is running on the port 3000. Correct. Now, if you remember, we have to enable a port 3000, and we have to do it in the firewall. Correct. And also we have to create an inbound port rule. So let's do that before we actually, check the response. Right now, if you try to get the response, it's not going to work because the firewall is blocking the port 3000. So let's cancel this out, let's clear it out, and we're going to run this command sudo ufw allow 3000 slash TCP. Okay, we're going to allow the port 3000 to be listened by the, or I mean, to allow for the requests, right? And then, as we know the rule, once we allow over here, once we enable the firewall, we have to go to the VM and also create a port rule, right? This is just the basic stuff which we saw in part 2, I believe. So now the source is any, and then the destination port range would be 3000, and we are going to use the TCP protocol. And let's keep everything else the same and add it to our virtual machine. So it is going to create a security rule. Now, once this is done, just go back to your terminal. And now what you can do is npm run start. So you can start your application now. So now it's going to be running on some kind of port, whatever the port is. We have enabled it already. In our case, it is 3000. So it's already enabled. So now to test this out, we are going to use Postman, guys. Okay, we're going to use Postman, and we are going to check if the response is good, or we are getting the response from the virtual machine and from this application which we deployed inside our virtual machine. In order to do that, we are going to run. I mean, we are going to send a get request to this IP address, right? This URL basically. So it's going to be HTTP, okay, colon slash slash basic stuff, and this is going to be the IP address of your virtual machine. So whatever the IP address of your virtual machine is, just paste it over here. And whatever the port it's running on, the application is running on, just put it over here. Basic stuff. And now, if you send a GET request, you can see that we have a response. Hello from the virtual machine. So this response is coming from the virtual machine itself, right? So now you can think it of in this way, right? So you have your front end in your local, right? You can just connect the front end from your local to the virtual machine, which is not in your local, right? So we can make requests, we can make post requests, we can do anything. Now you have a full-fledged app running on the server, right? So this is going to be it for this video. And this was the basic deployment. We're going to, make it better and also add a lot of things in the further parts. So now, thank you for watching the video, guys. And if you did like it, please like it down and also subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.